What's up, everybody? Deeksy coming at you here from my car on break because this is a different level of dedication, I guess. But here we are, guys, on my break, just chiming in to talk about the Utah game with y'all. Nick Suzuki, yep, I threw on the jersey. I wanted to make it a little bit more fun for the video here. But Nick Suzuki, congratulations on his passing the 400-point mark in his NHL career. Nick has 26 points in 22 games. His bid for making Team Canada to go to the Olympics is looking better and better by the game. And just hats off to Nick. 2 goals, 1 assist, I'm pretty sure, in this game. At least 2 goals, we know that much. I don't have all the numbers in front of me because they're on my phone, and I'm recording this video on my phone, obviously. So, you know, I got to start with, I did start with Nick Suzuki, of course, but got to give a shout out to Jakub Dobes. His save percentage on the season is .897, but he's now 7-2-2 on the season, and he held the fort for the Canadiens late in this game as the game was tight. 4-3 late in the third, goalie pulled, and he was able to sneak this one out for the Habs and help them to get the 2 points, go 2-0 against Utah this season, and then head into Vegas tomorrow and Colorado the day after for 2 very tough contests against 2 very good teams. So happy with the results, but Jakub Dobes really deserves credit for just, again, holding the fort, making key saves at the end of the game, not even letting this game get into overtime. So it wasn't a very, very convincing win for the Canadiens in a sense, but it was just nice to see them get it done in regulation. So we appreciate that, right? Zach Bolduc opening the scoring in this game, a nice one-timer. The power play finally clicks again. We get 2 power play goals, technically 3 if you count Yuri Slavkovsky's no goal, which was an interesting play. I'll just touch on that real quick. Slavkovsky scored, and I think he knew he was offside because on the replay, before they dropped the puck to continue, you know, after the goal is scored, Slavkovsky's like, let's go, let's go. He's like yelling at the refs to drop the puck, kind of, right? That's what I saw on the RDS broadcast. And then sure enough, Andre Tournier decides to challenge, and it was offside. I watched the replays, but I didn't see the angle that showed that he was offside. So I obviously they got the call right. I guess that's what they showed, but the main point is Nick Suzuki got redemption on the power play after with that nice deflection coming his way, and he scored it to tie the game back up at 3-3. So the first period, the Canadiens went up 2-0 on the goal from Zach Bolduc and Nick Suzuki. And then sure enough, 3 unanswered goals in the second period. Second periods can be deadly for the Canadiens, it seems like. But Utah scores 3 in a row, back to back to back. I thought it was... What I saw defensively from Montreal last night was, you know, just losing battles. They were losing one-on-one battles, some defensive breakdowns in coverage. There was a shot I thought Dobie could have had. I'm trying to think now, but there wasn't any goals that I really, really hated, but it was definitely, you know, some costly turnovers, just defensive coverage that I didn't love, and battles that they lost along the boards. In terms of Adam Engstrom, talk about Engstrom's NHL debut. I thought it was a quiet but decent debut for him. He went 0 on the plus-minus sheet. I think he registered 1 hit. He got about just over 10 minutes of ice time, and I didn't notice him that much, which to me is a compliment to Adam Engstrom. If you don't notice a defenseman, it's probably a good thing. It means they were doing their job. So with him and Carrier, I didn't notice too many mistakes on Engstrom's side. So no issues with his game in his first NHL game. A lot of some people commenting on Arbor Xhekaj being taken out of the game. What are they going to do with Xhekaj and Struble? They're probably going to rotate them a bit as Engstrom gets, you know, more reps here at the NHL level. We'll see how he ends up being here, because we know if Caden Gooley was here, Engstrom wouldn't be here. So that's it's just an opportunity again for Adam Engstrom to prove what he can do at the NHL level, see how he can help stabilize the Habs back end here. It's not bad to have an extra option and give these guys some rest, i.e. Struble and Xhekaj. Right? I love Noah Dobson. I think I love him every single game that I see him in. But let's talk about Ivan Demidov being opportunistic on that play. A bounce, frankly, that I think it was Brendan Gallagher or somebody tried to clear the puck, and it was a bad play in Montreal's own end. I don't know if you guys saw that one, but it didn't end up in a goal. But I just noticed that we had a bad bounce there, and then it was really just a bad pass out of the zone, actually. I think it was Gallagher or somebody else. But then Ivan Demidov, Demi gets a good bounce his way. The puck bounces to him. It was a bad play from Utah in the neutral zone where Demi just comes in, gets a great angle, and just has that little twist on his wrist shot, and he gets the game-winning goal for your Montreal Canadiens, his 5th of the season, still leading rookies in scoring in the NHL. So good for Demi. Always glad to see him doing that. And again, I'm liking what I'm seeing still from him and Slavkovsky and Kapanen. And yeah, trying to think of with Anderson. Yeah, let's talk about the Anderson, Evans, and Jack line, because I do like the way Florian's playing so far. I think he's still a little bit behind in pace sometimes, but I will say that Florian Xhekaj brings a physical element that the Canadiens absolutely need. He's heavy. He's hard to get off the puck. He created a couple opportunities and was generating offense with Evans and Anderson. I like that they have another guy in the lineup like this, but a guy that can play. It's just going to take time for Florian to develop, but he brings a much needed physical element, but he can play too. And I think his pace is going to pick up. He's going to get some good reps here. I'm really curious to see how long they keep him in Montreal, because really they still kind of need him, right? So let's see if Texier gets into the lineup against Vegas. I'm thinking he will. He'll probably come in for Jared Davidson, but no major complaints from, Davidson, Veleno, Gallagher. It's not the sexiest line. It's not the best line in the world, but they're doing their best. They're doing their best, to say the least. But that's all I got for you guys. The Habs get a much needed 2 points, and they are tied with Pittsburgh for the final wild card spot. The East is so tight, though. They're like a couple points out of first place still. They're doing okay. They're doing okay. Let's see if they can keep it rolling against the Red Wings. Go Habs, go. Hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, this different style video today in the car. Appreciate it, guys. Love y'all. Ciao. And thank you to the Deeks members, the Deeks squad. Love you guys. Thank you all. God bless you. Talk soon.